you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Suns buzz as it rolled into the arena earlier tonight. And we've got time.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert is...
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovic. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got the opening basket of the game for the Jazz. Pass to Ayton. Dishes to Booker. Back to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovic with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Bridges against O'Neal. To the middle. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Conley into the lane. Basket counts.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match it with his blinding speed.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Bridges passes to Paul. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Passes it to Gobert. Kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Mitchell. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Paul kicks to Booker. From deep. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored. So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And here is Mitchell. Bogdanovic wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Paul. To the wing on the left. Bridges outside. Here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot by Crowder, no good. Jazz leading by 3. The pass to O'Neal. Inside, Gobert. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Booker looking around. Paul outside. Launches it. Rebound, Utah. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Conley dishes to O'Neal. He kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Here is Conley. Fires the 3. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, it's Utah.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Booker. And that time, also a missed shot. Crowder against O'Neal. Passes it to Mitchell. A shot. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And that does it for the first quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Paul against Conley. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam. You know, Steve, we're in this era of wide-open, up-tempo style. How much fun would you have playing right now?
Kevin, it would have been a blast. The floor spacing gives you so many options offensively, and you can take a whole bunch of threes. However, at the defensive end, in my era, you couldn't hand check. So now it would have been a lot of work.
Here's O'Neal. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Top of the key. That one good for 2. Paul's got 6.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside Conley. Driving inside. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Booker fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Bridges against O'Neal. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And stolen by Ayton. 4-on-3 break. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Mitchell outside. Gobert can't hit. Suns trail by 7. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Payne. 6 to shoot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got his first points of the game.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. That's good from Gay on the assist from Clarkson. Gay's got his first 2 points of the night.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
In the corner, Shamet with it. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 7. Ingles kicks to Whiteside. Pass to Oni. Gay inside. Shoots over Shamit. The shot from the low post is good. Gay's got his second basket.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Gay looking around. Stolen away. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Payne kicks to Kaminsky. McGee trying to break free. No good with the layup. Jazz leading by 11. Now the pass to Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
Rudy running the floor like a point guard. His quickness in transition is blinding.
Now Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Shamit with it. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get under.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We got Frank Kaminsky. Payne out there with Landry Shamit. Then it's Johnson, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Here's Payne. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. The wide open look here for Ingles. And the shot falls short this time.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And it's off from three-point range. Suns trail by 15.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Kept alive. Pass to Oni. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. Utah with the rebound. Now, here's Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position. And stolen by Payne. And now the Suns, a fast break. Here's Johnson. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Second shot opportunity. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Clarkson. There's the dish to Gay. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
To the inside, McGee. Off on the layup.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Mitchell passes to Conley. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
For three, Booker. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 20 feet out. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
2 minutes.
Suns trail by 15. Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Over O'Neal. Here's Crowder. It's not going to go for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ball is doubled. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker. Jazz leading by 17. Conley inside the line. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Conley's got his second bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They get it back. Snatched up. Jazz have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Bogdanovich, no luck. Trying to end the drought. And Crowder slams it in.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the dunk by Booker.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley with a wide open look. The Jazz with another miss. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gobert. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 9 points.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front. They lead. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Suns trail by 18. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And that's an intentional foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Jazz.
Here's O'Neal. The 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Oh, Paul in position. Ayton kicks to Paul. Over Conley. His shot by Paul, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Passes it to O'Neal. This one for 3. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 18. Booker with no one around. Cans it from downtown.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Conley against Paul. Here's the 3. And Michael Conley good for 3.
This is what you get from a vet, looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Paul outside, looking to get back on track here. Gobert with the block, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Crowder. Here's Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. They shoot again.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
For three, Mitchell. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his fourth rebound in this one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
One shot. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
No good from Booker. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. From deep. Paul can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake that frees the D. And the Jazz lead by 17. Phoenix has gotten just one of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Remaining in the game.
That's to Booker.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And here's Conley outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Mitchell against Paul. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shoots over Crowder. Bogdanovich, know what? Suns trail by 18.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Jazz.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Conley against Paul. Shot clock at 6. Bridges against O'Neal. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Another shot. And that one's good, Ayton.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Mitchell outside. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Only moments away. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K. Allie,
thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Gobert with it. Outside for Mitchell. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
There's the 3. And Young is good from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley against Young. Outside Mitchell. Here's Gobert to the middle. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Gobert.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Young. From deep three-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. And there's the drive. Gobert on the high post. Knocked away. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. There's Bogdanovich with the three. It doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way to the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Now Collins. And Conley grabs the miss.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Here's Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Out on his own on the break. Here's Collins. And a missed layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Collins against Bogdanovic. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Young. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Mike Conley.
Trae Young, not a guy, especially as a scorer, that you want to put at the free throw line for free points and confidence. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Conley goes in. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Conley for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bogdanovic passes to Hunter. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Bogdanovic, no good. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Hunter passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Conley against Hunter. Pass to O'Neal. The Jazz again can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Hunter can't get it to go. Utah leading. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Atlanta on D. Pass to O'Neal. Six on the shot clock. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Young, the pass to Capella. And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, a good close contest so far. Good action action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 42%.
In Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, BA.
And that one's good from Conley.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Collins has got 5. Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Here's Bogdanovic. The Jazz making their last shot. That one falls.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
That one drops for him. 6 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Conley. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And that misses. That would have put him up. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 4-point Utah lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Young against Conley. Inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor. And that time finds an open teammate.
Outside for Mitchell. Conley passes to Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his second basket. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. At the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
Well, Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game, committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
A line change here for Utah. Gay finds Clarkson. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this game. And he buries his first look.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Hunter. Now here's Collins. Back to Hunter. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Capella's got 8 points in the quarter.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Gay with the ball. Driving to the basket. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? He gave excellent job of dropping the hammer.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Williams. And Gallinari throws it down.
And Gallo, as a big, showing his ability to handle the basketball, losing his man off the dribble.
Clarkson passes to Gay. Clarkson outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gay. Soft touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Here's Jang. Back to Williams. Herder with it. He's covered by Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Williams. And he gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Jazz have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. Now Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And so Clarkson nails both of them. And a pretty tightly contested game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Clint Capella in this one.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
On the court for the Hawks, we've got Cam Reddish. Lou Williams out there with Kevin Herder. Then it's Danilo Gallinari, and it's Jang in at the 5. Now here's Williams. Herder with it. Now Whiteside defending. Pass to Reddish. Gets the 3 ball to go. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's just got such a nice, easy release on the 3 ball. Reddish not looking rushed.
Up top, Whiteside. Off target at the rim. The Hawks trailing. Right side, Williams. Herder. And the basket is good. Herder's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Herder also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Now here's Clarkson. Herder defending. And it's Clarkson missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First team foul. Substitution for the Jazz.
Outside Herder. Williams up top. Pass to Jang. Reddish on the wing for the lead. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. The putback. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Conley. He's got 6.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 7.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Now Collins down low. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Young. He's got 5. Launches it to the paint. Here's Capella. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stop.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam NBA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Three-pointer. Capella, the pass to Collins. And the Hawks with another three.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 6. 4-3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Collins, and he banks in the layup. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Conley. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Inside, here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Hunter passes to Collins. And Gobert with a block. On the wing, Mitchell. Hunter covering. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. Hunter with some nice D. Here's Young. Back to Capella. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella. Capella's got 3 assists in the game. That'll count. No good. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Hawks ahead, leading by 3. And we're coming right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Hassan Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group for Utah right now. There's Young with the 3. Here's Capella. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Hunter on the wing. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's the fast break. Mitchell with room to shoot. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Drives to the hoop to tie it up. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, Man gone dog.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich from long range. From deep, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots. Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Young against Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Young. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Young. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Young. 1:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the layup is good.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Whiteside. Money!
Just a remarkable make by Whiteside there. That's a huge basket.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Outside Young. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked by Gobert. They recover it. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The 3 from Mitchell. Off target from downtown.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. That shot missing. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out for Allie. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
The DA.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
To the middle, here's Adebayo.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And he drives in. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Conley against Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And that one drops. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich left side. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Count it. Good. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. He has 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Gobert. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Butler. Takes it inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler slashing through the defense, determined to get to the cup.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Mitchell against Robinson. Conley, the pass to Gobert. There's O'Neal with the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. 1:02 left to play in the first. And it's Butler missing. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
I think it's obvious that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
Passes to Butler. Inside. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Butler dishes to Tucker. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Jazz lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Conley. Makes it off the glass. Conley's got 5 points so far.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Utah leading. Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. Mitchell passes to Conley. A baseline J. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. A shake. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Conley against Lowry. Out to Conley. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And Bogdanovich throws it down. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention to us, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Robinson against Mitchell. Outside Lowry. Goes up from the top of the key. O'Neal with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the shot. And Miami the other way now. Here's Adebayo. Feeds it to Lowry. Here's Tucker. The rebound by the Jazz. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
First team foul. Substitution.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pascal against Butler. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Butler's got 6 points.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Out to the right wing. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Got a piece of it. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Here's Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Lowry against Clarkson. Down low. Gay with it. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry up top. He's covered by Whiteside. Lowry's shot is good.
Kyle Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to Ingles. Here's Gay. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And in that period, the most they traded. And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Lowry fires away from outside. And the Heat, another 3.
Wow, that is some big-time range. My goodness gracious, Kyle Lowry from well beyond the line.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Driving the lane. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Right side against Oladipo. Here's Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
Clarkson against Oladipo. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Dedmon throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Pascal inside, goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Jazz lead by 4.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Dedmon kicks to Hero. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah leading by 4.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. Right side, Conley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Good on the bucket.
Max Strus.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here is Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Hero on the wing. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Morris lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Now here's O'Neal. Dedmon defending. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Oladipo. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hero. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
They double team Conley. Here's Mitchell. The 10-footer finds the target. And that's 11 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Now Oladipo still looking for his first bucket in this one. Going inside. Misses from short range. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz up 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Utah foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Gobert, and it's Whiteside in at the center. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Robinson. That shot, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Over Adebayo. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball.
Lowry against Conley. The drive by Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Butler finds Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 4. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 9. Pass to Whiteside. High post, Gobert. Butler with the steal. Robinson passes to Lowry. Outside for Robinson. Lets the free fly to the inside. The pass to Lowry. Into the lane, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
If you're a point guard in this league, you've got to have a change of pace game. And Kyle Lowry, boy, when he does that, the call is going to go his way.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Pass to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Back to O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Butler. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley dishes to O'Neal. Passes it to Mitchell. Out to Conley from past the arc. Pass to Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Conley against Lowry. Outside Robinson. The three-pointer no good.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Lowry against Conley. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Tucker. Mitchell outside. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Second team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside Conley, there's the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson passes to Adebayo. There's the feed to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Big time bucket by Jimmy Butler. Well, I'm not sure they've got an answer for him right now, Kev.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Fires from deep. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Inside is Bogdanovich. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Mitchell outside. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Ayton. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Paul with it. He's guarded by Conley. 4 on the clock. For 3, Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Mitchell against Paul. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
Quick feet, quick hands of Conley, forcing the turnover and getting them out on the brink.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
And Utah has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. They get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Back to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Going inside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Goes up again. Stolen by Bridges. Ball passes to Ayton. Now here's Booker. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Good on the shot.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Pass to Aiden. Over Bogdanovich. Aiden, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Mitchell finds Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Conley up top. Now Bogdanovich. The baseline J is off the mark. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Pass to Crowder. Rebound, Utah. 1:51 left in the first quarter. The three from Mitchell. He buries it from 3.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
Outside Booker puts up a 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Utah leading. We've got 1:28 left now in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert.
Okay.
Oh my! Throw it down.
Yes, he did. Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Crowder outside. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. Gobert against Aiden. Great positioning on the putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And that one's good from Conley.
I just love the ball movement.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Paul drives in. Misses, and the dry spell continues. For Utah, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Paul. And the layup is good off the glass.
The ball handling of Chris Paul is unbelievable to watch.
It could go. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz out in front, leading by 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. Also, plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. They double him with Aiden. Back to Conley. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Pass to Aiden. Back to Paul. To to the middle. Nifty move. The shake. Second chance effort. Now here's Booker. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jazz on D. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Crowder, that's good.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Conley with the ball, now guarded by Crowder. Deflects the pass. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And in crunch time, when the game is close, some players rise to the occasion, Smitty. Others tighten up. What do you think makes the difference?
Well, first of all, a lot of it is confidence. But I think also you got to trust in your preparation. And a lot of guys are built for the moment, and some are not. And most of the guys built for the moment, they are superstars.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Crowder. Up and over Conley, and Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Oni.
2 minutes remaining.
Gay finds Clarkson.
2 minutes.
Whiteside with it. Pass to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. The Jazz again can't hit.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. There's a minute 34 left in the first half.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Oni. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Clarkson against Booker. The three. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
This is why you're trying to give him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. To the inside. The kick out to Ingles. On the wing, Ingles. Clarkson for 3. Offensive board. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Booker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Up the floor. And there's Ayton on the assist from Booker. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to Clarkson. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Clarkson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive.
And so it's the Utah Jazz liking their chances. Ending
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Right out of the gates, it was Utah setting the tone. Their mission to dominate early was a... And...
with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Frank Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Gay, back to Whiteside. From 8 feet away, here's Gay. Second chance shot. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. They shoot again. Here's Oni.
Come get it, come get it.
Clarkson outside from 12 feet. Here's Whiteside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Ingles. Inside. And another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Frank Kaminsky picks one up here.
You know, fouling Whiteside in there used to be a good strategy. Not anymore. He's improved his free throw shooting quite a bit.
Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Shamet into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shamet's gotten his first basket of the night. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. High post Whiteside. Working on McGee. Back to Whiteside. Ingles from outside. And another miss by Utah.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Payne. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your
first one falls.
Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Left side Conley. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. And it's Kaminsky penetrating. And Kaminsky slams it home.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. Shoots. They get it again. Pass to Conley. Goes back up. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 now.
What you like about Conley, he has a nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, VA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Back to O'Neal. And he's going for the lob.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Clock at 4. Now Gobert. Covered by McGee. From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert. It's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 15.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Substitution.
Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Payne. The three is up. Rebounded by Gay. Gay's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Pass to Clarkson. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Gay, the pass to Ingles. And he banks in the layup. Ingles has got his first basket.
Nice job by Ingles. Competes hard, tough. He's a glue guy. He helps keep this team together.
Pass to Aiden. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Aiden's got 6.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Utah 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position.
First team foul.
And for Utah, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. Tries a 10-footer. Nice D from Bridges.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Crowder, defended by Bogdanovich. Outside Booker. Here's Crowder. Count that bucket.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Crowder. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Booker with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Booker attacking. Pass to Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Booker for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
That's his first
foul.
Second team foul.
Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. Conley with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Conley against Booker. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Gets a very good look and converts. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Pass to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. Outside Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
Bogdanovich hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Hayden's got space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
And you know, the adjustment should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
To the wing, right side. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Back to O'Neal. From deep. Crowder grabs the miss. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Launches a 3. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Mitchell against Crowder. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in for O'Neal. Paul against Gobert. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. And so it's Utah with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve.
David, thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. Conley against Young. Outside Collins. From the arc. And Trae Young gets the 3. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Young against Conley. Young is double. Takes a 3. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Young.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
On the wing, Mitchell. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Puts it up from 15. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Back to Bogdanovich. Young for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Back to Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. Bucket is good.
A bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Man has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Capella. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Collins. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Young against Conley. Bogdanovich left side. Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
There's O'Neal with the three. Rebound by the Hawks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young against Conley. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. With the putback, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. 4-point game. Here's Capella. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Young. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked. They retain possession. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. That shot misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Young up top, covered by Conley, stolen by Conley.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
On its way from Young for two. Capella finds Young. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the pass to Mitchell. He takes it in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
And here's Young. 9 points in the game so far, and now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Gallinari on the wing for the three. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Kicks it to Gay. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Williams passes to Herter. Out to Gallinari. To the middle. Here's Jang. And Whiteside sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Shot clock at 5. A three ball. Doesn't go for him. The Jazz go the other way with it. Gallinari with the steal. And stolen by Whiteside. Clarkson bounce pass. Gallinari with the steal. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Gallinari with the steal. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Got a piece of it.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. Clarkson's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. Williams with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Williams passes to Jang. Gay against Gallinari. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half.
Cam Reddish with the assist.
Jazz leading by 3. Oni passes to Ingles. There's the drive, and it's blocked. The feed to Whiteside. To the left wing. Here's Herter. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, Thanks for joining.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Here's Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Young dishes to Collins. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And that one's good, Mitchell. He's got 12.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Young for 3. A putback, and Collins is right there.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And it's Conley penetrating, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action, and they get it back.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 4. Young outside. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And, John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper. Young's got 12.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Conley kicks to Gobert. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Young against Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 6 to shoot. To the paint, and the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Pass to Gay. Inside. Here's Oni. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both shots good from the strike. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Young taking his time here. Back to Bogdanovich. Five on the clock. Collins passes to Capella. Makes it off the glass. He has 6.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Clarkson goes in. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Here's Oni. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Collins against Gay. Collins passes to Young. For the tie, stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gay. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Tie game in Atlanta. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Hawks working the ball around. Stolen by O'Neal. Pushing it up. Here's Mitchell. Atlanta with the rebound. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell. Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Utah Jazz.
Defensively, they play with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Here's Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
And here's Young from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Conley the pass to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. From downtown. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bogdanovich goes in. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal with it. And he drives in. Young with the steal. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Young against Conley. Young outside. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. O'Neal with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Leading by 5. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Young for 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And understanding where to run to in transition, Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
And Young gets to Bogdanovich. The putback, it's good on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Here's Mitchell, Bogdanovich, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Young, and he comes up with the deuce. Now it's just a 3-point Utah lead.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Young. A shot off that time, and Utah the other way now. And now Utah, fast break. Mitchell wide open. It falls!
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
And here's Young from the arc. Here's Capella. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell right side. Good!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Young for 3. Again, Young missing. Passes it to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And so it's Utah with the win. Thanks, David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, there's always a little extra motivation for a team playing in.
Thanks, BA.
Well, Allie, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's. Commitment, comprehension, and communication. All 3 are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
Boy, Bogdanovic with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Lowry against Conley. Here's Butler. He takes it in, and it's Butler with the jam.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Bogdanovic, such a nice offensive arsenal. He is capable of scoring from anywhere.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Fast break Miami. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
You get the sense Kyle Lowry's eyes open wide. If he's in the open floor and gets up court, look out.
Mitchell finds Gobert, and they double up Gobert. Butler with a steal. Poke loose, and stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovic with it, guarded by Adebayo. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert power powers it home.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Utah leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Lowry, following the bucket by the Jazz. Left side, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Outside Conley. Takes a three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Outside Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating. Shots blocked. The three from Mitchell. And he can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Tucker, defended by Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Now Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering from deep. Conley. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Miami trailing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the shot goes down.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with it. And here's Conley. Out to the right wing. O'Neal on the wing. Sinks it from distance. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lowry to pass to Butler. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Conley finds Mitchell. Fires for 3. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time.
Miami foul. Bam Adebayo. That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Gobert.
You know, I think Rudy Gobert at one time was considered a throwback big, but the fact is he's adjusted his game, and he's now able to play in the modern NBA. A defensive force everywhere on the floor.
And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at center.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Lowry against Conley. Inside, Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Butler's got 8 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Basket's good. He's got 5.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
Outside Butler. And here's Lowry from the arc. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Butler finds Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. Conley with some nice D. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. O'Neal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And then Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Gobert with it. Outside Mitchell, down low. Gobert no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And a big finish by Robinson.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Gobert. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Pass to Mitchell for 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assists. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
To the middle. Here's Tucker. Good work defensively by Mitchell.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. He's off on the layup. The Heat have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. For 3, O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
A line change here for Utah. 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. It's Lowry with a drive. Adebayo, no good. For Utah, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Ingles, good.
Well, just another weapon in the arsenal of Joe Ingles, right? The catch-and-shoot game on point.
Now Butler. He's got 10. With the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, with that frame and rugged mentality, there is never a moment where Jimmy Butler will shy away from contact.
Jimmy Butler, 2.
That's good from Butler. Butler hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you... And that's going to do it.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Lowry, good.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready for three.
Now here's Clarkson. Right wing. And here's Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. Gay to pass to Whiteside. Just 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And it's Gay with the miss.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Whiteside with a block. Pass to Oni. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Miami ends up going with a new group for the Jazz.
Jazz substitution.
Oladipo left side. Here's Strus. Got a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. To the paint. Here's Conley. Puts the move on. That one goes in. Conley's got 10 points.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Oladipo finds Hero. Back to Oladipo. Inside. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. Excellent D there from Hero. Oh, it's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Oladipo outside to the inside. Hero outside. They get the rebound. Dedmon. And Whiteside with a block.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Dedmon. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
The kick out to Gay. Hero against Clarkson. Here's Oni from outside the arc. Here's Whiteside. Gay with the ball. Over Morris. Here's Whiteside. Pass to Gay. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Now here's Hero. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Dedmon inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Dedmon, no good. Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. Whiteside, the pass to Ingles. Got it. Ingles got 5 points now in the quarter.
See, Joe Ingles doesn't blow you away with physical strength. It's his craftiness that makes him effective, especially scoring through contact.
Oladipo's got space. The rebound by the Jazz. The kick out to Gay. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. From downtown. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Uses the glass on the layup. Whiteside's got his first 2 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
From deep. Oladipo can't get that one to fall. Here's Gay. Pass to Whiteside. And Hero grabs the board. Here's Oladipo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz leading by 17. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The 3-ball. Kept alive. Outside Bogdanovic. To the paint. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Outside Butler. Lowry finds Butler. Lowry against Conley. Rebound, Utah.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. And the Heat with possession. 17-point game. Butler passes to Adebayo. And stolen by Gobert. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. The shot off that time. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Butler. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From behind the arc. He drops it from range. And the Jazz lead by 18.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Gobert with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. And they recover it. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. Knocks it down from distance. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
And he can't get the first one.
Let's remember that Jimmy Butler was the final pick of the first round back in 2011. I don't think he's forgotten the fact, guys. He plays with a giant chip on his shoulder.
Conley against Lowry. Right side Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Checked by Tucker. Just 2 to shoot. From deep, Conley. And it's Miami with a rebound. Tucker's got 4 rebounds now.
2 minutes.
Lowry against Gobert. From the left block. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, never afraid of a level of physicality. Don't let the small frame of Kyle Lowry fool you. This guy willing to absorb contact.
Both free throws good from Lowry. 1:51 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. There's the 3. And Gobert with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Lowry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Jazz.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And what a huge performance it was for Mike Conley.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
For 3, Robinson sinks it. What range from downtown.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Robinson. There's the triple. Tucker, no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Gobert with it. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road.